Hi students. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit about healthcare policy and the Affordable Care Act. And those of you that don't know what the Affordable Care Act is it's a law that was passed, formerly known as Obamacare, okay? And it was passed in March of 2010, and it was passed so that it ensures that all U.S. citizens have some sort of health care coverage, okay? Because that's been a big struggle and a big issue with here in the United States. Healthcare coverage, making sure that people have the coverage they need to get the care they need. Okay, so before this law was passed, more than 50 million Americans had no healthcare coverage whatsoever. That's a big chunk of people within our country. Okay, and then also on average, an inpatient who is coming to the hospital to be seen and staying overnight for some time, usually like 3 to 5 days, the average cost for them is $8,000 within that short stay. Okay, that's a whole lot of money, especially if you have no insurance coverage to help you pay for that. Okay, so when you think about it, compared to other countries, we spend almost double the amount on healthcare compared to our surrounding countries, Germany, Russia, England, places like that. Okay, so that's where Obama decided that we need something to help the people. We need coverage so that everyone is able to receive health care, and if they need the help financially, then we'll be there to help. Okay, that's pretty much what this law is for. Okay, so what I want you to talk about this week, and I think we talk about it some in our discussion and through some of the assignments, is how the Affordable Care Act has impacted health policy in various ways. How's it impacted it in a beneficial way, or has it not? So that's just some things I want us to discuss and talk about. You can also put your perspective on things, and if you've had any experience with Obamacare recently, or any family members that have, what impact that has had for them as far as with insurance coverage and things like that. So this week I'm just looking a little bit about to see what your thoughts and opinions on that, so that we can kind of stir the discussion up and get some information on what your feelings are about that situation. And if you don't agree with it and don't feel that the law is beneficial to our people in the country, then explain why. Just give us some ideas, because I'd love to hear your feedback. Okay? All right. Well, we'll get started and hopefully have a great week. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks.